All right. Thank you, Dr. Canavero and Mr. Ben Hayes. We always like to start off the year with reminded about how accountable we are. And we are here as your area superintendents and executive directors to talk to you a little bit about our roles and expectations. And it started off last year. We knew there was going to be some changes and some new faces. And as Superintendent Davis said, we sometimes have to ask ourselves, why are we doing this work? Because as area superintendents and executive directors, we really know what we do. We're out in schools, we're supervising, we're out monitoring, we're providing support to our principals and their teams. But it is a whole different question when you work at trying to understand why. So when I got the position, I asked Deputy McNeil, are you okay if we're going to be the Office of School Leadership? Are you okay with kind of a reset? And we really ask ourselves, why are we going to get up each day and do this? So we went through that exercise. And before I get into that, I want to introduce everybody because I got a little excited about our why, which is a good thing. But all of us have in common that we are going to be supervising schools, and we have a common message for you. So Michael Doring, he is going to be the executive director over the option schools. Dr. Roger Gonzalez, he is now Area 2. Mr. Joe Ernst, he is now Area 3. Lauren Ford is now Area 4. And Mr. Swanberg is now Area 5. So as I was saying, there was a lot of changes. A lot of zone changes, a lot of realignment of who's supervising which schools. So it made sense that it was an opportunity to kind of reset. I really enjoyed that process, and I feel very proud of our why. And I think every department and the state, they realize that the only reason we exist outside of schools is to serve our schools. And so we want to start our year off, acknowledging we wake up every morning and we know everybody in this room is doing right by kids and putting kids first. And we know that you are spending your nights trying to think of how to get a kid across the stage or how to help a kid achieve. And we believe that you're going to succeed. So we are here to serve you. Next slide, please. We know in public education that we are charged with many things in the form of accountability. I am super excited that our state is striving to be the fastest improving in the nation. What a great lofty goal. Superintendent Davis, when we called out 90 by 20, I thought, oh yeah. But I am beginning to believe we are going to be at 90 by 20, if not sooner. So our job is to serve you and support you in those efforts. We only succeed, and I would argue the state and all other departments only succeed when you are successful in improving student learning outcomes at your schools. So a little bit more about those. We're going to talk about some guarantees, and I'm going to turn it over to our area superintendents and executive directors.
Good morning, everybody. The Office of School Leadership, if you look at our guarantees, the first one is about being responsive. The Office of School Leadership, as well as all of you, recognize the importance of leadership. We also recognize the very real challenges that occur every day for your teachers and for yourselves. We know that to meet the needs of our kids, to meet the needs that all of you have within your buildings, we have to be responsive. And that's our guarantee to you. Our guarantee is that we are going to work with the departments, we're going to work with you, work with your families, so that we can make sure that we're doing the best things that we can do for our kids. That's our guarantee to you, and we're looking forward to following up on that guarantee.
Our next guarantee is to be visible, to be present with you in your schools, by your side, in your classrooms, at your events that you're holding, at the events that you're attending, the professional development you're participating in, the professional development that you are giving. We will be there with you, by your side, and visible.
So while each of us that are up here on the stage are a little bit different and we each have a little different styles in terms of how we work, something that we guarantee to all of you is that we will be consistent in the things that are important. We're going to be consistent in terms of the support that we provide to each of you. We're going to be consistent in terms of how we support and supervise our schools. Consistent with regard to working with you to set goals that are attainable that will move your schools forward. Consistent with regard to how we monitor schools, goal setting, our supervision and evaluation process. So we're going to work together to make sure that we deliver the best service to each of you.
We also guarantee that we're going to advocate. We're going to advocate for every school. We're going to advocate for every kid. And we're going to advocate for you, for you to be the best leader you can be to move the school forward. Our goal is to get the resources to your buildings as best as we can so you can meet the needs of those students. And we guarantee we'll advocate for each school every single day throughout the school year.
Good morning. We're also going to guarantee that we're going to be working with you to ensure that your needs are being met by all of our departments. As I look out at this room, this big colorful room, and I see all the people, it's pretty apparent that we have a large district. And in a large district, there's a number of different initiatives, many departments, and sometimes it becomes pretty complex. We're here to help you navigate that complexity and get the supports that you need to ensure student success at your schools.
And certainly, we're all very aware as being public servants that we are highly accountable, not only to the new state STAR system, not only to 90 by 20, but more importantly to our communities and each other. So as we think about this term accountability, I want to remind us all that the accountability that we are most supposed to be focused on is the accountability that we have to a team. And when you see a teammate who might be down or might not be on their game, you pick them up, you help them up, you dust them off. When they make mistakes, you tell them, you're going to get better, you're going to get it next time. And that is one of our guarantees to you is that we are on your team, and we are going to expect your A game. And when you deliver maybe a A- or a B, we're going to be saying, hey, we know you can do better. We're here to lift you up. We're here to support you as teammates and make sure that we are all working for 64,000 different reasons. So that is a little bit about how we plan to supervise our schools and work with you. We are at the end of this. So next slide, please. This has been mentioned various times. Dr. Canavero, Superintendent Davis. As you go to your next sessions, realize a lot of the conversation we have as supervisors of schools is how extremely proud we are of the work you do. And because of our confidence in you that you have the best needs of kids in your minds, we really feel it makes it easy to wake up each morning and go, We are here to serve our principals and their teams. Have a great rest of the day, and we will be seeing you in the afternoon as well.